Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shayla. If this is your first time here, I'm so sick of this fake little plant back here. Like, I really need to redecorate up in here. In today's video, we are gonna go super glam on the eyes. You can see I already have my foundation on. I really wanted to show you the new Jaclyn Hill Morphe collab palette because you guys know I am a glam girl and not a glam girl. I'm a neutral girl. I'm also glam and neutral. And this palette is just giving everything that it needs to give. Let me hide that little mirror back there, but it is so good. I feel like it looks a little bit brighter than it actually is. So we're gonna do a little glam look with this. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, before we start with the eyes, I'm gonna show you a little contouring technique that I've been using. I posted on Instagram. I'm just gonna grab, ooh, was that my throat, honey? This is Morphe Phenom Bronzer, and I'm just gonna start in my brow, which is why I don't have anything in my brows, like so, and come all the way down the side of the nose. Start in the brows, come all the way down the side of the nose, like so. And it looks a little aggressive right now, but don't you worry. And I like to just kind of use my finger to blend this a little bit. It's totally fine to use your finger. Okay, so this is Makeup Forever 3.0, right? Yeah, setting powder. I love the setting powder. It's better than the Laura Mercier setting powder. It's better than, let me stop talking about Laura Mercier. Like, why did I just beat up on them like that? Like, it's better than, but you guys know, it's like, that's like one of like the go-to setting powders. It's a little bit too like white looking for me. I like setting powders that have a little bit of like a yellow tone to it. I feel like it looks better on my skin tone. So that's why. Okay, so I'm using this little beauty blender sponge and I'm gonna bake on the side of the nose here, like so, in the middle. And don't worry about this looking perfect. I'll show you why in a minute. You basically just need to get it on there, okay? Get it on there. And this little sponge is so good. I feel like, who told me to use this sponge? Maybe Glam Tech Steven. You guys know he did my makeup for my wedding. He's so good, like, so good. It is really hard to like look in the monitor instead of this mirror. Boom, but we're doing it. Okay, so pretty much any flat type of brush will do. This one actually has a little bit of an angle, but a flat brush will do, and then just wipe off the sides a little bit. Boom, like so. That way it bakes in a really nice straight line. So this can be as thin or thick as you want. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, yes, yes. All right, now what I'm gonna do is my Sigma blending brush. If you guys are looking for good brushes, Sigma is good, okay? I've been using Sigma since I started YouTube like years ago. Dip into that same bronzer and I'm gonna apply this in the crease, but I'm gonna kind of apply it in my brows too. So hitting up this area. So I guess I would say this is a little bit higher in the crease, high up in the crease. You want it to kind of blend in to that contour right there. Okay, so I really put the bronzer in the crease. I should have put one of these shades in the crease. Like, I just got lost in my own little like creative bubble just right now. But you could use this Booked in the crease too. I'll put a tiny bit just so you can see. I literally was just like in the zone, not even thinking, honey. Yeah, it's basically like the same thing. So you would do the same thing with this color. Just put it in the crease all the way into the brows. Boom. Oh, this is a little darker, honey. Is she a little darker? Okay, let's just add a little bit more. I know I look like a clown, but just trust the process. Trust the process. And if you're really, I guess, kind of clumsy with the shadow, if it falls everywhere, definitely do your foundation last. All right, now I'm gonna grab a little bit of a smaller brush and we're gonna dip into the darkest color here. And I'm gonna apply this also in the crease. So I moved to a smaller brush because we're doing a smaller area. And I might actually blend it out with the big brush, but I wanted a little precision. So we're just gonna boom, boom, boom. Depending on your eye shape, you could even connect this with your brow like that, depending on how dramatic you wanna go. I don't know, like, what do I wanna do today? I don't even know. Like, what do we wanna do, honey? All right, now I'm gonna go back with my fluffy brush, dip it in the darker shadow, just like a little bit, and then I'm gonna blend this out because you can see it's not blended. I basically use that small brush just to kind of place the shadow, and now I'm just gonna blend it. This is exactly why I didn't do my brows, because look at, I'm all up in there, okay? The only thing missing from this palette is like a black. Like, I really wanna put a black here, so I think I'm gonna use another color from another brand right up in here. But let's move. Ooh, excuse me. Let's move to the lid. I want my lid to be a little bit lighter because there's that pop. You know, when you have a lighter lid and the crease is this dark, it pops. So let's use Birthday Suit. You know, I love this type of color here. And I'm gonna use my finger. There's certain textures like I can just look at and tell like, okay, I need to use my finger for this, okay? So I'm just gonna use my finger, blah, 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 like so. Ooh. And I definitely could have used a base, but I mean, I feel like it looks good without it. Actually, typically I would put like concealer down. I think I just got ahead of myself. Listen, it'd be like that sometimes. Okay, I want like a little bit more precision in the crease, like where it meets the lid, where the crease meets the lid. So I'm just gonna go through with a flat brush to kind of semi-carve out the crease. Yeah, just like that. Okay, now I'm gonna put a little bit of this light color on the inside of the eye right here, just on the lid. Inside of the lid, right? Cha. All right, it's time to dust off the bake. I like to dust it off before I do anything on the bottom, and also just after a few minutes because I don't like to bake too long. And because the sides of my nose are kind of dark, I'm gonna go over just as I'm doing right now. Just dust, 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 dust. This helps blend it. Don't be afraid to go over the contour here. See how it just blends it in a little bit? And then I'm gonna grab one size powder. This is medium dark 6. I really like this powder a lot. And I'm just gonna add a little bit under here. You don't have to do this. This just adds like a little bit more coverage. So you get like that flawless highlighted look. Just like a little something, you know? Definitely don't have to do this. Everyone's different. If you have really dry under eyes, you might not even want to bake. All right, now using a little bullet brush, I'm gonna apply this brown shadow here under the lash line. I love putting shadow under here. I might even do like a black on the corner. We're gonna see. I'm like really into how I feel when I do makeup. So sometimes I do different steps because I'm in the mood to do something different, if that makes sense. So it's like, yes, of course I do things in a certain order, but sometimes I mix it up. Okay, I remixed it a little bit. Ooh, that looks good. All right, now I'm gonna line my eyes with Melt Gel Liner. I love this one because it is a dark jet black. It's really kind of hard to find a dark black nowadays. I mean, just period. Okay, period. So I'm gonna make it kind of thick on the outside here because I'm gonna smudge it so it blends in with the crease. I'm gonna smudge it with a black shadow. So I'm not too worried about it looking crazy on the end here. So it's gonna be thicker on the outside and then thinner on the inside. And everyone's, you know, eyes are different. So if that doesn't work for you, then just do what works for you. All right, now I'm gonna grab a black shadow. This is Juvia's Place Warrior palette. Is it Warrior? Yeah, Warrior 2 palette. This is also a really good palette. It has like a bunch of neutrals in it. And I'm gonna smudge the outer corner of my eye. And I also think I'm gonna put a little bit of the black in the crease. So smudge, smudge, smudge. So it's almost as if I'm putting it a little bit over the liner here, like so, and then drawing a line in the crease. And then I'm also gonna put a little bit underneath. All right, now I'm just gonna blend in this black shadow. This is like, you guys know these are like my colors, okay? I'm trademarking these things. Just kidding. So I'll just blend in the black, and I also like to kind of pull it out like this a little bit, like so. All right, let's line the inside of the eye. I feel like this might be a little thicker. We're gonna fix it though. So I'm using Makeup Forever black liner. This is like, ooh, like a black. This is the Artist Resist color pencil in graphite. You guys, this is like, wow. I need to use this more often. I've been using Victoria Beckham a lot because it's also like a really dark, intense black, but look at that. Okay, this is very much like, don't mess with me, okay? Ooh, do you guys see what's happening here? All right, this is a Huda Beauty brow pencil. I feel like it is rich brown, yes. Because it's kind of blended here, I'm just gonna draw little lines starting kind of mid-brow. Little lines up, just to define my eyebrows. I'm not gonna go through with a concealer like I typically would do because I don't wanna mess up what's happening right here because we like that. So just like so. We're doing a little bit of a, I don't wanna call it messy brow because I'm like never messy, but You know what I mean. Not as put together as it usually is. So boom, boom, boom. All right, let's throw on some lashes. These are Lash Dream. Look at how wispy these are. Melody. It's called Melody, right? Yes, Melody. I'm reusing a pair because they still look good, okay? And I only have a few, so they need to last. Okay, that's how much I like them. So put a little bit of glue on the band, look down, use tweezers. Boom, first place it kind of in the center of the eye. And then I like to let it dry for a second and then I'll press it down. All right, while the lashes dry, always give it a couple minutes to dry. I'm gonna put that same bronzer on the outside of my cheeks here. This is gonna contour my face, my forehead. Anytime I wear makeup, I almost always put a bronzer on as a contour. Focus on the outside here. If you wanna snatch your jawline, then really put a lot of bronzer here and then also on your neck. All right, let's add a little bit of blush. I don't think I'm gonna put highlighter here. I'm just gonna put it on my nose. I'm just in that type of mood right now. So I'm gonna grab the Jaclyn Hill blush palette. This is the Pink Rouge Affair palette. I love this one. And I'm just gonna start up here and apply a little bit of blush. Sometimes I'll just mix them all. Well, not the light one, but all the other ones to kind of create a color. But this is a really good palette. It's rare that I find a blush palette that I can actually wear most of the colors. All right, this is the Smashbox Halo Bronzer. I'm just gonna get a little bit of this with my finger and put it right at the tip of my nose right there. And then kind of just blend it in like so. All right, let's put some mascara on. So I always use a primer, either this or the Lancome primer. I like both of them. But this really makes my under eye lashes, I was gonna say my under eyes, my bottom lashes stand out. I love using primer. Like, I feel like not enough people use primer, or maybe they just don't need to, I don't know. But primer is everything. All right, now this is Rare Beauty mascara. I've been enjoying this one. Rare Beauty actually has some really good products, like the sponge, the foundation. I'm kind of messing with Rare Beauty. Okay, I can't believe I'm saying this, but you know what I miss, you guys? I miss going on brand trips. They always made sure it would always be a good vibe, and I just miss traveling. I mean, I like being at home, you guys know. I love being at home, but I do miss traveling with brands and all your friends. Maybe I'm starting to miss events. I never thought I would say that, ever, but this is cute. I get so distracted. I was over here talking about brand events and then I saw myself and I said, ooh. Okay, we're gonna line the lips. We're gonna finish the look, okay? Makeup Forever Limitless Brown Lip Liner, one of my favorites. So Limitless Brown and then the Buxom Creamy Chocolate. You guys, you need to look into those, okay? Rounding the lips out, because that's what I like. Really blend your lip liner in. All right, this is Catching Feelings from Dose of Colors. I love Dose of Colors lip products so much. I'm just gonna put that on the bottom and blot. That's all you gotta do. All right, now I'm gonna finish with another Dose color. This is Don't Be Shy. It's a little bit more peachy, which I like. I don't know, try something different. Oh yeah, it's gonna warm up the lip a little bit, which I think will complement the eyes. Look at that. You guys asked for this, okay? You literally said, you need to do a dramatic look. You guys kind of bullied me into doing this look. I'm just saying, on Instagram, you guys hella bullied me, and boom, there it is. Y'all were right. Okay, you guys need to recreate this look next time you go out, date night, girls night, whatever. Okay, because this is really cute. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for bullying me into creating a dramatic look. No, I'm just kidding. It was time. It was time for this type of glam, okay? Because this is gonna make you do a double take, honey, okay? Don't forget to comment below. Let me know what you want me to film next. You guys know I listen to you, okay? Subscribe to my channel, subscribe. I know some of y'all be looking, don't subscribe. It's fine though. And last but not least, strut and slay.